Welcome back to another new video. I hope you're doing great and now you understand how the envelope indicator works. In this video, we'll introduce a new indicator called the Supertrend. We'll be doing compounding with the help of the Supertrend indicator. First of all, if you want to join us, the link is in the description and you can text us on Telegram at @bbinarysupport. As you can see, I have $20 in my account, so we'll do compounding starting with $20. Let's go ahead and select the indicator. Go to the Indicators section, then select Supertrend. After that, go to the Settings, set the ATR period to 15 and the multiplier to 2. Leave the style as default and save it. Alright, now let's find our first trade for the compounding session. In this indicator, if the candle touches the levels, we can take a trade in the opposite direction. I'll show you when I place the trade. Okay, I found a trade on Intel OTC. As you can see, there was a buy signal and the candle closed near the level, so I decided to place the trade for an upside move. As you can see, our trade is going in our favor, but we still have 10 seconds left. With only a few seconds remaining, I won my first trade. Now, my balance has turned into $38. Let's find a trade for $38 with the help of the Supertrend indicator. Let's look for a trade on cryptocurrencies. This indicator is one of the easiest to use for finding trades. As you can see, we have a trade on Tron. If this candle closes near the level, we can place the trade for an upside move. Okay, the candle closed, so I placed the trade for the upside move for $38. As you can see, the trade is also going in our favor. If you look at the background, there was an uptrend and you'll see the buy signal as well. The candle also closed near the level, which is why I took this trade for the upside move. For this indicator, if you trade in the direction of the trend, you will achieve a good profit. With only 25 seconds left, our trade is still going in our favor. With only a few seconds left, we won another trade. Now my balance has turned into $72. Let's find a trade for $72 for the compounding session. Alright, we have a trade on Cisco OTC and I placed the trade for a downside move on Cisco OTC. As you can see, the previous candle closed near the level and there was a sell signal as well as a downtrend. That's why I took this trade for the downside move for $72. Our trade is going in our favor, but the candle closed as a green candle. However, the candle still closed below the level. We have 26 seconds left, and the trade is still going in our favor. With only a few seconds left, we won another trade in the compounding session. Now, my balance has turned into $139. Let's find a trade for $139. Let's find another trade for $139. Alright, on Tesla, we have a trade. If this candle gives us an entry, we can place the trade for the downside move. Okay, I got the entry and I placed the trade for the downside move on Tesla OTC for $139. As you can see, there was a downtrend and there was a sell signal as well. That's why I took this trade for the downside move. The previous green candle closed near the level and our trade is going in our favor. We still have 35 seconds left. You'll see that candle will close as a red candle exactly at the level. With only a few seconds left, we won another trade. Now my balance has turned into $267. Let's find a trade for $267. Let's check for a trade on cryptocurrencies again. Alright, we have a trade on Dogecoin, but the candle has already moved up and left a huge wick, so we'll avoid that one. On Solana, we have a trade. If this candle closes as a green candle near the level, then we can try for a downside move. Alright, on Solana, we got the entry and I placed the trade for the downside move worth $267. I placed the trade a little bit higher, but I got the entry. I had a bad entry, but no problem. Our trade is going in our favor, but we have 40 seconds left. Only a few seconds left. And we won another trade. Now, my balance has turned into $512. Let's find a trade for $512 in this compounding session. Okay, we have a trade on Twitter OTC. Okay, the candle broke the level, so we'll avoid that. Let's find a trade on cryptocurrencies again. Alright, we have a trade on BNB OTC. If this candle closes near the level, I'll place the trade for an upside move. Okay, the candle closed at the level, so I placed the trade for the upside move. As you can see, there was a buy signal, and at the back, there was also a 4-candle pattern forming. That's why I took this trade for the upside move. I'm taking a little bit of a risk, but let's see. Currently, the trade is not going in our favor, but we have 40 seconds left. Okay, now it's coming back. Only a few seconds left, and it's back in our favor, so we won another trade. Now, my balance has turned into $953. Let's find a trade for $953. Alright, we have a trade on Visa OTC. If this current candle gives us an entry, I'll place the trade. Okay, I got the entry and placed the trade for the upside move worth $953. As you can see, there was a buy signal and the red candle also closed near the level. That's why I took this trade for the upside move, and you'll see that our trade is going in our favor, but we have 35 seconds left. Now, with only a few seconds left, we won another trade. So now my balance has turned into $1,829. Let's find a trade for $1,829 in this compounding session. Okay, here we have a trade on Ethereum OTC, but the candle broke the level, so we'll avoid that. Let's find a trade on currency pairs. Alright, on OddCAD we have a trade for a downside move, and I placed the trade for the downside move. I got a bad entry though. I placed the trade a little higher, but the entry wasn't ideal. No problem. The trade is still going in our favor. We have 45 seconds left. As you can see, there's a downtrend, and there's also a sell signal here. The green candle also closed near the level, which is why I took this trade for the downside move. It looks like a good win, but we still have 15 seconds left. With only a few seconds remaining, we won another trade. Now my balance has turned into $3,512. So I've already made a good profit from just $20. I turned it into $3,512 using the Supertrend indicator. You guys can also make money with this indicator. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe, and comment your thoughts about the video. See you in the next video, guys. Goodbye.